Hello, and welcome to our Getting Started series in ServiceWorks. We just finished up the module for customer management, and now we're going to be talking about jobs and estimations. So if you want to go ahead and click the Not Started, we'll get into it. And again, I know that I'm probably talking a little fast. There is a lot of information here to cover. Don't be afraid to hit that pause button and then or repeat, rewind a little bit, whatever you need to do so that you can follow along at your own pace. The first thing that's going to pop up for us is our configuration. This is going to be just questions for you. Do you offer maintenance for equipment or do you rent out equipment? Yes or no? We have a lot of companies that only do services, such as spraying for bugs or cleaning houses. They don't really sell parts or items, so they would mark no. There's the warranty on your service. If I go out and spray your house and you see a spider in 2 months, is that under warranty? Do I go back out and spray again for free? That kind of stuff. Again, yes or no. Our next option is going to be job types. This is kind of up to you and your industry. What kind of job types do you offer? Is it delivery? Is it pickup? Is it cleaning? Is it any type of job type you can think of? You can add new, and we'll just do spider ritter over. I know that's not a word, but we're going to go with that one, ritter over, and we'll save. And that's just going to list it down through here. Now where that shows up is we'll go to our new job page. And down here, when we're getting our job information, this is kind of used for marketing and different sortable materials. So now if I have a job type, you'll see it's delivery. There's my spider, get rid of her type thing. And again, this could be cleaning, this could be pickup, whatever types of jobs that your technicians or your company offers. All right, so we'll go to call type. And again, um, pretty self-explanatory. Does it come in through phone? Does it come in through email? Did they send you snail mail? Whatever it is that kind of triggered this job for you, you can click the Add New button, put that in there. If I go back to here, the job type of call, I believe it was. Sorry, I got a little, yep, type of call. Got a little sidetracked there. Type of call, that's going to be here in this drop down. Call source. This can be what originated this. We have a lot of people that put Facebook, Google, ads, coupons, and this was become searchable. This can help you identify where maybe to spend more marketing money. Do I need to spend more on Google because Facebook is giving me more leads? Or should I spend more on Facebook because that's where all my customers are coming from? That type of thing. Job status. Now we have a lot of different statuses for your job. That's going to come in here. When you're first creating a job, it is going to be locked because right now, technically, there is no job to get a status. Let me see if I can find a job. Okay, so here we go. We'll pull up old Caleb. All right, so he has a job, and as you can see, it's a dark bold now, and I can select any of these statuses. Now, what I wanted to bring to your attention is the delivered status. You can, let me see if it's in here. Yep, it is here. So I can click this pencil and I can change delivered to completed. And that's going to change that, and you can change the colors to whatever you need those to be. The reason I want to point that out, and if I haven't refreshed the page, so it still says delivered, but this is the only status that will basically complete your job. So if I have that into delivered and I say save job, then that's going to populate. And again, this is just a test job, so don't be looking at the numbers. But once I set delivered, if you have service items, taxes, that's what's going to trigger ServiceWorks to add all those up, update your little customer AR window here, and basically do all of the math all of the calculations that need to be done, and it can also trigger that email that goes out to your customer to send an invoice, send a payment notification, those types of things. So let's back to our getting started page here. Okay, so that's our job statuses. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there, but that's the job statuses that you can set and you can use. Again, completed is the only one that will completely wrap up a ticket for you. All of these other statuses are valid, but they're more for your use and your status seeing, if you will. We can go to our services, and these are the things that we've tried to pre-build for you. So if you do carpet cleaning, if you do device repair, if you have a handyman service, any of those. So let's pick janitorial, and then we're going to get subcategories. Janitorial, power washing, bi-weekly. You can enter any of those that you need to. Or if you want to skip services because you'd like to be a little bit more specific, if you go into your price list, we need to build that first. I apologize. You can use this if you'd like. You can build your price list from here, or if you go into your configuration settings, and we're just going to go straight to price list, and I'm going to add an industry, and I'm going to do heating and air conditioning. And it's automatically going to pull in some categories. So the gray line will be my industry. These white areas are going to be my category. And then if I select a category, in this instance, diagnosis fee, I can add services. So there might be, different diagnostic fees that you have. There could be one for AC, there could be one for heat, there could be one for thermostat wiring with different prices. So let's add a service. Let's see. Now, unfortunately, we do have to have a cost. You can enter zeros, but it does look for some type of input there. And we're going to say that to check that wiring for that thermostat is going to be $75. We do have some units of measure here. I'm just going to do a flat fee. Now on some of these items, again, if you have our instant booking page, you can set a max quantity of services that they can do, that type of thing. You can upload images of the let's say of the item. Let's say that it's a picture of a thermostat or maybe the picturing of some wires, that type of thing. And then you'll see that it populates here. Now let's go back to our configuration. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, again, getting started is a reflection of our settings page. And it's showing here's our heating, ductwork, everything that was underneath that service category of HVAC. And this is automatically pulled in all of our categories. So if I go to price list, it's going to break this down. There's our heating and air conditioning. Here's the categories I was talking about. If I go to the diagnosis, let's see, diagnostic fee, there's the thermostat that I just entered. So again, you have some flexibility. You can go here, you can pick your services that you're going to offer, add your categories, or you can do it the more manual way of going to your price list and using the screen, whichever one makes more sense to you. Now if we go to the price list, and I'm going to go to my diagnosis fees, I'm going to edit that. So that's good. That gets everything added for you. So you will notice on the configuration page, we do have a few more settings that fine tunes things. So if you are going to be creating jobs and you don't want this flat fee to show up, you just turn it off. it will not be visible for you to create jobs and assign that fee anymore. Here you can turn it on. These settings here are pretty much again for the instant booking page. So this would be show online, which means they could see it in your instant booking page. Here they can see the prices. And again, here's where we can set max quantities. So if you don't want them to be able to pick 5 services for cleaning a thermostat, set your max quantity to 1 so they can't get excited and overcharge themselves. I hope that wasn't too confusing, uh, going through here and showing you the different price lists and services. Again, we have it in 2 places. Just want to make sure that you saw that. One might make a little bit more sense to you than the easy to use page. Just depends on how much of a deep dive you want to make into it. So that's going to cover our jobs and estimations section. Our next video will get into our invoice. All right, great. Thank you. Have a great day.